I'm Czek with NowMedia. We're going to talk about Bill C-18. It's still in trouble in Canada. 3-year anniversary of the Russian aggression. They recognize that forestry is not in good stead. The big news that I want to get to, though, is the carbon tax. The Japanese were here begging for our LNG.
We should be saying, okay, let's look at this. And instead,
the reckless decriminalization that the NDP brought in.
I think that Trump is just having fun with us at this point. I think he's figured out that the entire world responds to his threat of tariffs.
At the time, the Conservatives were getting 47% of support among decided voters, and now they're 4 points behind the Liberals.
They say that the forestry industry is in shambles, that it's not a priority for the NDP government.
Forestry is being impacted all over North America. This is not a BC issue. This is quite broad.
ER closures, wait times, shortages we have of doctors and nurses. In healthcare in British Columbia, we are in a crisis.
Fentanyl crisis has been brought to the forefront. How is that problem/solution going in Kelowna?
We've been advocating for and around mandatory care, bail reform for prolific offenders,
public safety, the reduction of crime stats across all areas.
I think the removal of the GST on purpose-built rentals has been a terrific thing.
He also asked to go one step further, and he asked if the same thing could be done with building new homes, single-family homes.
And that's not the message that they acted upon when they went forward with the decision to reinvest. Frankly, I am surprised.
British Columbians who are worried about climate change, the action on climate change, we shouldn't have to choose between making the rent, buying groceries, and supporting action on climate change.
And there is more uncertainty right now in the Canadian people than there was during COVID.
Some history making, Singh stepping down, losing his seat, Poilievre conceding defeat to the Liberals.
But even they don't care, because all they ever talk about is Donald Trump. This isn't about King Charles as far as they're concerned.
The media has been compromised in Canada. So they're motivated to sell this. That Bill C-18 still exists. And the media's not asking that question because they're living off it. And they should give us back our audience. We don't want their money. What we want is the freedom of the press. We need to get this fixed. Bill C-18 needs to be repealed. There you go. That's our show for today. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Until then, thank you for watching NowMedia.
We don't just report the news. We live here too. We're your neighbors, bringing you stories that matter to all of us. No government funding, no outside influence. Kelowna Now, local, independent. News you can trust.